Hello, my name is Sarah Iqbal. I work at the Indian science funding charity DBT Wellcome Trust India Alliance, and I'm the co-lead of the Superheroes Against Superbugs public engagement program in India. On 9th November 1989, when the Berlin Wall fell, I was probably in kindergarten in India, and most probably up to some mischief. As a child, I wanted to be many things, an artist, a scientist, a singer, a lawyer, a social activist. I basically wanted to contribute towards making this world a better place. And I think today, through this project and the work that I do, I'm trying to make this wish come true. The project Superheroes Against Superbugs breaks the wall of antibiotic resistance. The Superheroes Against Superbugs initiative aims to raise awareness of antibiotic resistance and promote community dialogue and action by engaging with young children in India. Our project addresses public's lack of knowledge of and action to address the issue of antibiotic resistance. Since its discovery in 1940s, antibiotics have been used to treat many life-threatening infections, but today the reckless use of antibiotics is giving rise to the antibiotic-resistant infections that currently available antibiotics are unable to treat. Antibiotic resistance, a natural phenomenon by which bacteria becomes resistant to antibiotics, is becoming a serious threat to global public health that requires action across different government sectors and society. But the general public knows very little about this threat and how their actions might be actually causing it. Therefore, there's an urgent need to raise awareness and mobilize people to tackle one of the most challenging and complex public health problems of this century. India is one of the highest consumers of antibiotics in the world. Majority of the antibiotics are sold in India without a doctor's prescription. Antibiotics are also being heavily used in farming and agricultural sectors in the country. Poor hygiene and sanitation practices and this unregulated and irresponsible use of antibiotics is accelerating the rise of antibiotic-resistant infections in India. But majority of the people in the country are not even aware of this problem and how they might be inadvertently contributing to it. Therefore, it's very important to raise awareness and start a public conversation on how our actions are leading to the rise of superbugs and what is that we can do to tackle this problem. The ideas shared by the young children on how we can tackle this health crisis were very surprising and inspiring. Also, their ability to simplify, humanize, and storify the complex science and public health challenge behind antibiotic resistance was a pleasant and welcome surprise for us. The Superheroes Against Superbugs program has been designed to not only educate but really help young children think deeply about the issue of antibiotic resistance. This program is built around the premise that young people are capable of influencing behaviors around them and can really bring about a transformative change when equipped with the right information and tools and when provided with a good platform to share their views and ideas. From everyday pulses for fun activities on microbes to a simple pen and paper to create grassroots comics. This program is very cost effective and can be scaled up and reproduced anywhere. The approach can also be very easily adapted to target different audiences like pharmacists, patients, and other public groups on the issue of antibiotic resistance. The public in India is largely unaware of antibiotic resistance and are unintentionally contributing to this problem. Through our student superheroes, we are trying to raise public's awareness and understanding of this health challenge so that they can take appropriate measures on an individual as well as community level to tackle this problem. My family and friends had never heard of antibiotic resistance and how significant this public health challenge is, not just for India, but for the world. So when they learned about this program, they were very supportive and happy that we have started an important initiative that will raise awareness on a very critical public health problem in the country. I guess communicating the complexity of antibiotic resistance is not easy. We need to experiment with different methods and strategies to effectively communicate and engage with different stakeholders on the issue of antibiotic resistance, as there's really no one-size-fits-all solution for this. I think looking at the scale of this issue, I do wonder and worry about how we're really going to mobilize people around the country, around the world to come together to tackle antibiotic resistance. The clock is ticking fast and we need to act fast.